Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. As 2025 drew to a close, people across the world welcomed the new year with celebrations stretching from the Pacific to the Americas. From bell-ringing ceremonies in Seoul to festivities at the Great Wall of China and early countdowns in Europe, crowds marked the arrival of 2026 with traditions, fireworks, and hopes for peace. Meanwhile, both Ukrainians and Russians welcomed the new year with hopes for peace. After nearly 4 years of conflict, citizens on both sides are looking ahead with a shared desire for calm, stability, and an end to hostilities. Sydney has welcomed 2026 with its biggest ever New Year's Eve fireworks display, featuring a waterfall effect cascading from the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Organisers say the 12-minute show spanned 7 kilometres across the harbour, with tens of thousands of pyrotechnic shots launched from multiple sites. Meanwhile, security remained heightened in the aftermath of a deadly shooting at Bondi Beach weeks ago. Organisers held a minute's silence for the victims, as thousands of police were deployed across the city during celebrations. President Xi Jinping has said that China is on track to meet its growth target of around 5% this year and will roll out more proactive policies in 2026. He told a New Year's Tea Party of top Chinese Communist Party officials that China's GDP was on track to reach around 140 trillion yuan after an extraordinary year. He did not mention specific policies, but his message reinforced recent government pledges of fiscal measures to boost people's incomes and support consumption and investment. Thousands gathered in Dhaka to attend the funeral prayers of Bangladesh's first female Prime Minister, Khaleda Zia, who died at the age of 80 after a long illness. Her son and BNP acting chairman Tariq Rahman joined mourners as the country prepares for elections expected in February. Khaleda was buried next to her husband and former president Ziaur Rahman at Zia Udyan. Foreign ministers from 10 countries, including the UK, France, Japan and Canada, have voiced concern over what they call the catastrophic humanitarian situation in Gaza. In a joint statement, they urged Israel to ensure sustained aid access, ease import restrictions, and allow humanitarian agencies to operate as winter conditions worsen. Russian President Vladimir Putin has used his New Year address to voice confidence in victory in Ukraine, praising Russian troops as heroes and urging unity at home. His remarks come as US President Donald Trump seeks to broker an end to the nearly 4-year-old war, with negotiations still far apart. Russia has launched an overnight drone attack on Ukraine's Odessa region, damaging residential buildings and infrastructure and injuring 4 people, including 3 children. The governor of the Odessa region said the drones attacked residential, logistics, and energy infrastructure in our region. In Odessa city, 4 people were injured, including a 7-month-old infant, 2 other children, and a 42-year-old man. Taiwan remains on high alert after China staged massive military drills around the island the previous day, keeping its emergency maritime response center running as it monitored Chinese naval maneuvers. Taipei condemned the drills as a threat to regional security and a blatant provocation. According to the head of Taiwan's Ocean Affairs Council, Chinese ships were moving away from Taiwan, but Beijing had yet to formally declare the end of the exercises. Thailand has released 18 Cambodian soldiers under a renewed ceasefire agreed by the 2 countries at the weekend, easing tensions after weeks of deadly border clashes. Cambodian Defence Ministry spokesperson said the soldiers were transferred at a border checkpoint after 155 days in Thai custody. The Southeast Asian neighbours agreed to halt fighting at noon on Saturday, ending about 20 days of clashes that killed at least 101 people and displaced more than 500,000 civilians on both sides. Thieves used the quiet Christmas period to drill their way into the vault of a German retail bank and make off with at least 10 million euros worth of money and valuables from customers' deposit boxes. The police said the perpetrators drilled through a thick concrete wall at a branch of Sparkasse Bank in the western city of Gelsenkirchen, and then broke into several thousand safe deposit boxes and stole a sum estimated in the double-digit millions of euros. Drug makers plan to raise US prices on at least 350 branded medications, including vaccines against COVID, RSV and shingles, and blockbuster cancer treatment, Ibrance, even as the Trump administration pressures them for cuts. According to data provided exclusively by a healthcare research firm, the number of price increases for 2026 is up from the same point last year, when drug makers unveiled plans for raises on more than 250 drugs. The median of this year's price hikes is around 4%, in line with 2025. Britain's Queen Camilla has described for the first time fighting off an attack by a man on a train when she was a teenager. Speaking in an interview with the BBC, in which she recounted how furious the assault had left her, Camilla recounted that she was attacked on a train when she was a teen. She said she was reading a book and a man attacked her, which she fought back. She said she did not know the man who attacked her. The US Justice Department has revealed it has 5.2 million pages of Epstein files left to review and needs 400 lawyers from 4 different department offices to help with the process through late January. A government document revealed that this is likely to extend the final release of the documents to much later than expected, after a December 19th deadline set by Congress. The review will occur between the 5th and the 23rd of January. And Saudi Arabia is hosting the King Abdulaziz Falconry Festival, where falconers from across the region are competing in high-profile races and beauty contests. The event features multiple categories, millions of rials in prize money, and aims to revive a deep-rooted Gulf tradition. The festival runs until January 11th. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.